Duh. Am I going to 100% it? I mean, at this point, like, I might as well, right? We're basically there. Hey, Mentats, long time no see. I remember your name. Yeah, no, it's been a long time. How are you? Looking a little bit different now. No more pro crasher. No more microphone only. Yeah, I think there are hidden places. The thing is, I have no idea where to start. I don't even know where to start. Nowhere looks overtly suspicious, you know? Maybe here? Does this arouse your suspicion, chat? I swear to God. No, stop it. It arouses you in general? I mean, you know, that is your right. I ain't gonna shame. I am glad to hear you're doing good, Mentats. It's really good to see you. I am also doing quite well. I have Puppy. He's very cute. I like... Oh, by the way, I've noticed a few things floating around. My favorite one at the moment, there's like a few like webms and gifs and stuff. My favorite one at the moment is where I just say you have no power here, and Luigi's mentioned like perfectly times a lightning strike, and it like flashes across my character. I like this new continuity where I am apparently a supervillain. Oh, awesome! I hope you have a nice time at the birthday. They're at the bottom with unexplored patches. That's probably just because I was being really quick because used to be an Emmy area. But yeah, we can go check it out. Alright, where am I? I'm there. Okay. When do I make an R Limealicious? I mean... You mean, but it might be useful. No, I appreciate it. The cups are really good. I like it. I have a legacy. We're making meme content. The VTuber is contributing. Josephina, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome, Jebko. So am I just gonna have to spam the reveal thing? Nobody says hella. I mean, people shit on the Life is Strange characters for it, and then promptly afterwards, I found myself starting to say hella. So maybe I'm just disgusting. You know, I used to have the Limealicious Reddit account, and then I forgot my password, and I never attached an email to it, so I can't get it back anymore. It's like, oh, well. There's a glowing area in the elevator? Really? You're not wrong! Wait, is it glowing because items, or is it glowing because this is where I need to go next? But if it's glowing because items, then that's great. We should go. Like with my Final Fantasy. Yeah. I had the Limealicious Final Fantasy account, and I lost that one too. Aw, Mentats. Holy crap. Thank you for subbing for 6 months of tier 1. Thank you. Please enjoy your ferret emotes. You're gonna get them mistaken for like hamsters and shit, but I think they're really cute. Thank you. I think, yeah, I think it's always items, so we'll go over there. Shoot. You thought they were funny cats? Yeah, I know. No help. Oh, I can't get back up there. Alright, wait. Okay, now I can go the right. You know, I'm starting to think I might be really bad at navigating. Chad, if you can please stop posting the Limestance emote. I'm using my laptop and it's making my laptop really hot, and my lap is starting to burn. Thanks, chat. Thank you about 7 llamas. Why is it 7 llamas? Is it because 8 would be excessive? God, the word acquired has been ruined for me. Acquired. Ow, fuck. Boop. Because counting moving objects is hard, that's fair. Yeah, we actually only just started using the VTuber last month, and we were using the seal right up until then. There's like bits and pieces of seal, which sounds kind of morbid, still hanging around. I think the donation notification up until Halloween was using it. It's on one of my offline screens. My bits emotes are sealed still. Really loud for you guys? Actually, no, it wouldn't be because there's a limiter. I don't know why it's really loud for me. Did I accidentally nudge my headphone monitor? I wonder. I got it. Alright. 85, so that'll be 90, so I still have 2 items to get. Frick. Hi, Empress. Yeah, no, if it's okay for you guys, I'll just turn down my monitor. Hold on. That's better. Lamps, please. Thank you for the 16 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Hi, hi. How are you? It is good to see you. Actually, is this the first time you've seen the tuber? Oh my goodness. Laimu is definitely a ferret. I went the wrong way because my navigational skills are the worst. Okay, let's go down. Where can you see that you have no power here, GIF? Easy, do you have a link to it? Oh my god.
Is the volume too loud? No.
Yes!
How about now?
Easy squeezy. Or sorry, Harry Ori. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. I cannot get into the elevator from this way. What is this design? Are you kidding me? That's an exit, right? So that means I can't use it? I think it does. I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure I have to go like... Yeah, I think it's a one-way system. Oh god, I gotta go all the way back to Ataria. How do I get to Ataria? Ooh. I need to get to Ataria via... Berenia? Oh, I could also get there from Kataris, which is closer to here. Yeah, let's try Kataris and hope I don't get locked out. Switch from seal to a ferret to escape the warming Arctic. Yes, that's the lore. Perfect. These... I always feel like these transition scenes go on just a little bit too long, so they get really awkward. You're just staring at her the entire time. True Blue Review! Welcome, welcome. You can finally watch without spoilers? Oh, nice! Welcome! I'm really, really loving it. It's super fun. The movement feels great, and the fights feel excellent. What bosses have I fought? I think I've done everything except the end. Because they were like, you're finally able to take on Ravenlord, or whatever the hell his name was. Which I'm pretty sure is a World of Warcraft, like, mini-boss. Like, the one that gives you the mount. I might as well do a little bit of Katara's one here. Kraid was gross looking. Oh no, it's a speed boost puzzle. I thought I was free, but I'm not free. This one's fun. You are a liar. There's no such thing. I'm not seeing a place to start. I guess down here, but that's so far away. This can't be it, right, chat? Like, I would have to go up here. I don't have to keep the momentum with, like, wall jumps or anything, do I? That sounds painful. Oh my goodness. Chain Darkside, thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. Thank you so, so much. Enjoy, everybody. Scream! Only 527 subs to go. A trifle, really. I'm not even seeing... This puzzle is annoying because I'm not even seeing where I need to start the Shine Spark from. Like, the only place I can see... Oh, maybe it's... Oh, maybe it's over there. Because you can slide that. Because, yeah, if I slide underneath that, I'll maintain my speed. Yeah, okay, I see. They wouldn't make me cancel my Shine Spark, right? Oh god. I forget, do you maintain the speed boot? No, because I'll lose it as soon as I drop off there, I think. Sabe, thank you for giving the gift of sub to Burning Cheek. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I see what I need to do. Do I need to do... I think I need to do that and then go right back into the Shine Spark again, right? That seems like... Bruh. Got it. Easy, dude. Easy. No problem. Oh, what way did you do it, Jippy? Gamered it. Oh, I never explored down here. There's definitely something there. Oh, and probably something here, too. Oh, I see, I see. Perfectly valid. Did I beat Fusion? I did. We are red now. It is incredibly suspicious to me that this tiny little section just exists for some reason. Pickle your walls. Oh, they're missiles for some reason. Alright, whatever. Nice. I actually select the missiles by mistake instead of the grapple beam most of the time. Ooh, a whole section here behind a grapple beam door. Man, I did not explore guitars very much, did I? Wait, if the thermal door is closed, how do I get back? Frick! Frick! I have to go the really long way. Alright. That's the one thing I don't like. Like, I'm used to when you... Like, I'm used to, like, the... I feel like in Aria of Sorrow and... I could be wrong because it's been a long time since I played, but in Aria of Sorrow and Hollow Knight, I feel like when you open something and you progress... Oh. It just gets straight up, like... easier to navigate, whereas with this game and Fusion, they tend to, like, have this habit of closing places off at the same time as opening other places. How do I get through then? All the way down through here, maybe? God, that's such a pain in the ass. Alright, fine. Am I winning? Always. Oh, there's one down there, too. That's not one way, so we can quickly investigate it, I think. Oh, never mind, it is one way because it's a drop. Duh. Oh my goodness, Hiyasuche! Thank you so much for the sub! Welcome, welcome! Thank you, thank you! I appreciate that very much. I am kind of tempted to go 100%, yeah. Wait, what in the poop? Game? No. What have you done? Oh god. What have you done? I gotta shine spark this, don't I? No, that can't be a shine spark. Oh god, I bet you it is a shine spark. I don't like this. No, sir, I do not. You can shine spark as a bull. Okay, hopefully it's not as complicated as it first. Frick. Easy, dude. Easy. Not a problem. Okay, so now we need to get back up and to the right. Yeah, that should be good. 100% speedrun. Honestly, I am really excited to see the speedruns of this game. I think it's gonna be great. Apparently I never even went in here. Ow. Frick. What? Come on, don't be like that. Thank you. Easy, dude. Okay, so let's just make sure. I don't think there's anything else in here, but just in case. No, nada. There's one soundtrack in this game that just sounds like something from Alundra. It absolutely messes me up. And there's another bit of soundtrack that sounds like the Wesker Pursuit song in Resident Evil 5. So, I very much enjoy these. Ooh. Gamered it! Get away from me. Actually, wait, would it just be easier to do... Hold on. This is probably easier. Oh, it doesn't get rid of missile blocks. I didn't know that. But we can just do this. Perfect. There we go. No problem. Alright, so now I need to go... I guess right here? Yeah. Pontamic, thank you for the 15 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Hello. Alright. There's a thing. Easy. Yeah, no, it feels really, really powerful, Chippy. It's ridiculous. Hold on a second. I think At some point, my microphone fell down a little bit because I feel like I'm having to loom into it a little bit because it's so low. You're expecting that to drop me down? Are you saying that this game might be evil? Perish the thought. Alright. I don't think I ever explored this bit, which I think is it was too hot. I must have used this teleportal because it's uncovered. But there's actually nothing in here. Weird. Okay, where else must we go? There's an entire section here. Oh, a screw attack block! Okay. I wonder if I can get there from here. You thought Lime's butt was a garlic clove? That's awesome. I can totally see that at small sizes. You gonna play the Mineral Town remake while I watch Lime's Who Should You Marry? Are you going for the girls or the guys? Or do you not mind? Are you looking for just a general recommendation out of all of them? Because my original Back to Nature, my original Mineral Town, love of my life is Kai. I'm not sure I like what they did to him in the remake, though. He looks really young. I mean, they all look really young, but some of them, like, look worse than others for it. You've already married Gray? Okay. So I'd probably say Kai. Or maybe Karen if you're interested in trying one of the girls? I'm not sure who wanted the Laimu clip. Is the person who wanted the Laimu clip still in the chat? Speak now, or forever hold your peace. You could still just, like, shove it in the channel if you wanted to. I believe you're able to post links if you're a sub. Yeah, we accidentally released all the X again. Yeah, I do wish... Does anyone know if they've modded the old portraits back in on the PC version? It's out on PC now, right? Should I go have a look? I'm gonna go have a look. Let's see. Stardew Valley Nexus? That's not what I wanted. See, thank you for giving the gift of to Dragon Bite. Thank you very, very much. No, sorry, I was talking about Friends of Mineral Town. It looks like nobody has modded it yet. I'm not sure if it's because of lack of interest or because the game is not very moddable, unfortunately. Hey, the Quad Father. I'm doing good. How are you? Got him. Now, how do I get back in there? There's actually a shit ton of stuff I did not explore here. Oh my god, look how much of it there is. Alright, so I need to go up here. The fact that this door is locked off is the worst thing. Like, instead of being able to go through here, I have to take a detour all the way around here. Up, through here, down across here, and back into here. I mean, I guess I could see if there's a scan shortcut. Please, God. Never mind. Complaint dead. Best game ever. Game of the year all years. Hi, KG Star. How are you? I think in the case of More Friends of Mineral Town remake, it might be that just like the crossover between people who want the old portraits and people who are capable of figuring out how to mod the game is not high. Looks like the files are encrypted, so modding it is really tough. Oh, I see. Yeah. Like, I don't even care if the designs aren't the best in the world. Like, I just don't like how young the old or the new designs look. Kai looks really childish. It just weirds me out. Lurker, thank you for the 40 months. Welcome back. It's just an interesting choice considering a lot of the people who would be interested in the game are people who played it as when they were younger and now they're like older and they wouldn't want to be dating someone that looks about, I don't know, 12. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, sorry, Tristito. There's actually a remake out. It's called Story of Seasons, Friends of Middletown. And it's very simple because they didn't change a whole lot. So it's like old school Harvest Moon gameplay, but honestly, that's kind of just what I wanted. Some of the stuff with like makers and all the grinding that they tried to put in to like pad the runtime, it's not for me. Mini missiles, yes. Alright, now how do I get over there? Probably something to do. There's a breakable block there. Maybe something to do over here? Actually, no, that's closed. So maybe the stuff over here. Yeah. Yeah, I just felt like after a certain point, the latest Harvest Moon games, sorry, Story of Seasons games, kind of just ended up feeling like the mechanics were there to pad for time rather than to be genuinely fulfilling. But wait, why can I blow that up when there's a small block there? I'm intrigued, I'm doing it. Just, oh, maybe in case... Oh no, that doesn't make any sense. In case you didn't have the ball. But you'd have it by the time you had the... You were able to get down here. Oh, kiss speed boost. Okay. Harvest Moon One World. That's by, I think, that's by the non-original developers. That's a Natsume title. I generally ignore those because I'm a terrible elitist and think that the ones still under the Harvest Moon title are terrible. Is it any good? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess I can still do this. Whoa! Ow. Oh lordy, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I know that, Tenny. Yeah, essentially the original devs lost the license to use Harvest Moon, so the games that you see under Harvest Moon are not Harvest Moon. Am I being dumb? I might be being dumb. I think I need to pull it out from the other side. Which means I need to get to it from there. But I can't do that because the door's blocked. Wait, no. I know, I'm the dumb. I know I'm the dumb. I got it, I know it. I know what to do. I know what to do, I know what to do, I know what to do. Essentially what happened is, yeah, the developers can no longer use the Harvest Moon title because they don't have the rights to it. Natsume does. Natsume was the original publisher, but not the developer, I think, question mark. And they continue to make games under the Harvest Moon name, but they're not actually like Harvest Moon anything other than name. Whereas the developers that actually made Harvest Moon are making them under the Story of Seasons title. But honestly, the last couple of games, or the last few games, a lot of the more modern games, to be honest, I feel have also just kind of like lost their way with Story of Seasons itself. I feel like it started with the Bachelors and Bachelorettes just not being as interesting, and now it's kind of extended to the gameplay as well. I just don't find it as engaging as I did. And I know it's not like because I've grown out of the games, because I still have Story of Seasons. Yeah, sorry, it's the Western publisher, whereas in Japan they're still called the same thing. Yeah, Rune Factory I actually enjoy more now. I liked Rune Factory 4 much better than I liked Trio of Towns, for example. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have time to just make my own game, but I do very much respect Concerned Ape for what he did. I think the main problem is they just, you know, stop really innovating with the titles. And for my problem with a lot of the Bachelors and Bachelorettes, personally, is they started going for a very, like, stylized kind of art style with them. Aesthetically. And, like, that's just not my thing. Like, if there's romance involved, I don't want something that looks like really young. But the main problem I found was everyone started getting condensed into like one character trait. Like this person fishes, this person is the town postman, this person likes to make things. It never really felt like there were complete characters anymore. So now I need to go down? Yeah. What's there to innovate in Harvest Moon games? I mean, you could ask Concerned Ape. He did it for a bit. Oh god. Am I talking shit about Rune Factory? No, I'm talking about how much I love Rune Factory. I'm talking about how Harvest Moon seems to have slipped lately, whereas Rune Factory is fantastic. I feel bad, but my one problem with Olive Town was the bachelors look bad. Like, I remember one of the bachelor offerings. Hold on, let me bring up one of the bachelor offerings in Olive Town. He looks like generic NPC number 4. They look interesting in Rune Factory 5, though. I'm looking forward to Rune Factory 5. I'm talking about Ralph. I mean, if you know who I'm talking about, then you agree. Poor Ralph. Oh dear. Here we go. Here's Ralph. Hold on. Add image. Browse. Ralph.png. Look at him. Look at that stud. He looks like a character in an RPG that gets bodied 5 minutes in when the hometown gets attacked. Like, genuinely, that's what he looks like. Wait, your friend says, I'm super cute? Me? You know what? I say that you're super cute. Yeah, I did hear something about open world in Pokemon Legends or lack of. 95%, dude! That was quick. We are efficient. Alright, what last thing have I got to do here? Do you guys see any obvious secret hiding places? Maybe here? Aw, that's cute. Thank you. Get another game ready. I'm almost done, right? Did not expect... Maybe these places? There it is! It's the last item! I need it. And then I can go straight over to Ataria afterwards. Oh god, it's across the map. Of course it is. Alright, fine. Wait, I don't even know how to get there anymore because that's a pitfall. Let's go right and left. Then up, okay. I did play Luigi's Mansion 3 about a year ago. But I guess I could finish off continue Alan Wake if we finish this one. I also want to try Control. And at some point I want to play Fear. There's just too much to do. So much to do, so much to see. Maybe a replicant. Thank you for the 16 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Control is great, so I hear. Have you played Soma? No. I haven't played that one, RPX. Yeah, no, I'll definitely do Alan Wake before Control. I wonder if they patched any of the bugs yet. Oh, okay. Let me go around. Oh, is there a particular version of Control I should be getting? Or shouldn't be getting? I'm kind of in a Metroidvania mood though. Can I go play Aria of Sorrow? That's on the Switch now, right? Oh god, this looks awful. Wait, it's on Steam? What? Where'd that go? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I think it went here. It did. Oh, I've not been there yet. Well, that's intriguing. I'll do that after this then. That's not even close to the run-up I'd need. But why have these blocks here if they're not relevant? Hmm. It is not a good enough run-up. Oh! Was it just right there? Like, just right at the end? Oh god, I don't know if I have the reflexes to hit down. I don't think I can. Oh my god, that was close. 100%! Easy, dude. Charlotte, Jonathan, Charlotte, Jonathan, Charlotte, Jonathan, Charlotte, Jonathan! No, I won't be playing Portrait of Ruin. You can't make me. Oh, I actually this room is kind of irrelevant because I got all the way here. Yeah, okay, no, I don't need this room, so I can go straight over to the other place. So, do you guys want another loading screen because you're getting one? Hold on, let me pull up the old faithful. Give me a second. No, I actually played that in high quality this time because I can tab from this game without it just breaking horribly. Alan Wake Remaster is pretty, but it seems to be like stuck together with bits of gum and string because because I don't know, like it has a lot of problems, including the textures trying to break free from their confines. And just the fact that, like, if I tab out during a cutscene, I lose all audio until the cutscene's done. Dead Space 1 at 60 FPS is hilarious, though. Like, there's, you know that really dramatic moment where that lady is, I can't remember, she's like, is she begging for you to save someone or something like that? And it's supposed to be, like, kind of sad because then she just collapses and dies. In 60 FPS, her body starts, like, tweaking a little bit afterwards. Like, as soon as the ragdoll physics kicks in, she's like, save me, and then just starts going, ugh. It's like, oh no. I'm pretty sure I had a few jumping body bags even at 60. I am a horrible PC elitist and I can tell when things are at 30. Unfortunately. The Steam version of Dead Space is terribly broken. Not that I found. I played it on Steam and it was okay. I had to put in a mouse fix, but I'm pretty sure that's just, you know, the game as it is right now. Because otherwise the aiming feels horrendous. If you put in like the mouse fix, it's direct input, which is nice. Speaking of, did you know in Alan Wake, if you select direct input, your mouse slows down to a crawl even if you max out the sensitivity? Ooh, hello, Twayus. Thank you very, very much for my hot chocolate. Oh, Twayus, you smell like ferrets. Oh, a Twayus on my shoulder. Hello, Twayu. I like how he smells. He smells ferrety. No, Twayu. I wish we could. Good boy.
You want another?
Don't shove it into my face. Good boy, Twayu. Doing the item crawl? Yes, I am. This is actually what plays in our head the entire mission. Alright, so there's this section here. Wasn't there like a whole bit? No. Where was it that looked like there was an item that I needed? But it was specifically from Artaria? Was it Dairon? Oh, it was Dairon. Okay. Alright, off we go again. First on the agenda, we shall go... Oh god, I didn't explore any of this. This is me panic running from the Emmy. It's just like, nope, 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 nope. Have you ever seen the Ayn Rand version of Harry Potter? It's really funny. Hold on, I gotta go get up a quote. It's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone as written by Ayn Rand. So you're a wizard, Harry, Hagrid said, and you're coming to Hogwarts. What's Hogwarts? Harry asked. It's a wizard's school. It's not a public school, is it? No, it's privately run. Good, then I accept. Children are not the property of the state. Everyone who wishes to do so has the right to offer educational goods or services at a fair market rate. Let us leave at once. Alternatively, Malfoy brought the whole team brand new Nimbus clean sweeps, Ron said, like a poor person. That's not fair. Everything that is possible is fair, Harry reminded him gently. If he is able to purchase better equipment, that is his right as an individual. How is Draco's superior purchasing ability qualitatively different from my superior snitch-catching ability? I guess it isn't, Ron said crossly. Harry laughed, cool and remote, like if a mountain were to laugh. Someday you'll understand, Ron. It's very good. It's Harry Potter as if it was written by Ayn Rand. There's a little bit here. I can't read the start of it because I don't know if Twitch would take exception. So, Professor states to the front of the room, there will be no foolish wand-waving or silly incantations in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science exact art that is potion-making. However, for those select few who possess the predisposition, I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses. I can tell you how to bottle fame, brew glory, and even put a stopper in death. Harry's hand shot up. What is it, Potter? Snape asked, irritated. What's the value of these potions on the open market? What? Why are you teaching children how to make these valuable products for ourselves at a school teacher's salary instead of creating products to meet modern demand? You impertinent boy! Conversely, what's to stop me from selling these potions myself after you teach us how to master them? This is really more of a question for the economics of potion making, I guess. What time are econ lessons here? We have no economics lessons in this school, you ridiculous boy. Harry Potter stood up bravely. We do now. Come with me if you want to learn about market forces. The students poured into the hallway after him. They had a leader at last. Anyway, if you want to go read the rest of it, there you are. Good book, good book. Okay, I got that one. So I think it's mostly just where I started running away from the Emmy like a coward. So let's head to the left. Hi, Jivy. I'm cute. Now you're cute. Hey, Arginus. Wait, are you describing yourself? Haha, got him. Ayn Rand, from what I've picked up, they are an author with some rather strong political and economic views. That very heavily seeps into all of the things that they write. But if someone knows more, please fill me in. I just really like the way that Bioshock is all about Ayn Rand ideas and how they go badly. Yeah. Either way, I just really enjoy that entire book segment. I know that a lot of autopilot is, people have, like, made YouTube mixes of them, Mentats. So you can actually access a lot of the videos that were on autopilot if they haven't been pulled from YouTube. Oh! I'm going to sell copies of my wand at an enormous markup, Harry said to Voldemort. And you can buy one just like everyone else. Yeah. Okay, alright, there's a secret here. Wait, did I ever get that? No, I did. At some point. Don't know when that was. Oh, that's cool, Mentats. I was, actually nostalging my way through them very recently. I was listening to Crazy Bruce's Liquor. Just on repeat, because that's what I do with my Saturday night. Oh my god, just absolutely body that poor thing. I am quite powerful. Welcome to endgame. What's going on here? Phew. Well, that looks like hell. What madness are you trying to put upon me now, game? In the game or in real life? ¿Por qué no los dos? What is this? Are you kidding me? That looks like a fuck. That looks like some bullshit. I bet you it's some nonsense like this. Whee! Whee! No, that's way too slow. Because I would have to go all the way over there. Oh! Accidentally found a thing. I mean, totally intentionally found a thing. Crazy Bruce is like a... I do. I love my pets. They are very sweet. I sound cute in Spanish? Oh, thank you. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Not sure where the best startup point is here. Not there. My model can't wink because I disabled individual eye movement because it glitches out a lot. I mean, she can if I turn it off. I mean, I can see a couple of possibilities, but they sound like a gigantic pain in the ass, so I'm reluctant to try them. Oops. That was not what I really wanted to do. I already power bombed. And it revealed that my life is terrible. Let's go have a look again. Nothing up here. So, I guess really all I need to do is get as far as in here. No, I don't have enough run up there. So is it really I have to do this? Sounds like a pain in the ass. No, it's gone. The timing seems kinda butts. Wait. Hold on. Game didn't. Game, you didn't. Game, you didn't. Oh? Oh? No! No, that's the biggest tease in the world. Why would you do that? No! That has to be something to do with it. Let me try mid-air shine sparking as a bowl. Can I mid-air shine spark as a bowl? Let's find out. Maybe. No? No. But I can't shine spark in there if I am not a bowl. I don't think. Let me This has to be it. There's no way it would be. Frick. There's no way it would be like this. Hold on. I have a cunning plan. Okay, it ignores the bomb. But maybe if I bomb first? What if I bomb first? I cannot do it in the air. No! It's not letting me do it in the air. Frick. I feel like I should be able to do it in the air. There's gotta be that's gotta be something to do with it. There's no way. Yeah, it doesn't work when I'm in the air. Hold on. No, That's what I was trying to do, Tricido, and it doesn't work. But I cannot believe that they would put that there and that not be the case. What about from here? Okay, let me just double check what happens if I do it while standing. Just for the sake of my sanity. Okay, no, it does do that. Alright. Then question, can I bowl once I start shine sparking? Probably not. Oops. No, it doesn't work. That can't be it. It's so near. There's no way that they didn't intend for you to use this. And you can't shoot while you're... Oh, I broke it though! Interesting. Wait. Oh, you son of a bitch! I am upset! Please, no, frick. That's so mean. I'm mad. I wonder how long I would have wandered around there if I hadn't shot that by accident while killing the enemy. Fine, fine. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Alright, let's go on down and have a look at this thing over here. Whee! Yeah, well, it has a scan that you can use. The blue flashing that you see is the scan going off. Migraine? Oh no, I'm sorry. Go take some rest. Oh no, this one's a shine spark too. Everything's a shine spark. You're a shine spark. They're a shine spark. Frick. Oh god, that's a shine spark too. Alright then. That's a shine spark! It's all shine sparks! It always has been! Ow. Alright. How do I get to this nerd? There's like a whole section here. Enjoy, Jojo. How do I even get in here? Oh my god, there's a bit there too! Ah! World's longest shine spark payoff. I don't know where to get from there. One second, I need to sip. Ooh, this is a good hot choppy. Oh. I can probably actually start the spark from here. Ow. Okay, so it's not so bad. Step 1, shine spark. Oh. No fun allowed. Wait. Son of a... Every time I see one of those arrows, dude. Oh, 10 more missiles? Damn, that's a lot of missiles. Abuelita hot chocolate? Yes, it's really good. Frick! Frick! Is it even possible to kill these? Because they just... Such a pain in the ass. Pew! Hey, I made it. Nice! We're making progress. Wait. Oh, I could have just mega bombed my way into that one. Oh, never mind. We're done! Alright, so let's quickly make sure there's nothing sneaky hiding there, and then we go back up to this part. Haha, accidental murder. It doesn't hold up well in court. Oh. Alright. How many more in this one? Ooh, not too many. You guys are making so much progress. We're accomplishing things. We're doing our best. This is great. Easy. Cadbury's hot chocolate? I used to love Cadbury's, everything Cadbury's as a child, but I feel like they've gone really downhill. I think they were purchased by an American company. No shaded American chocolate, and I've just not really liked it since. I remember I used to love getting a Cadbury's calendar for Christmas from my parents, and like it was absolutely amazing as a kid. Tasted so good. And then for nostalgia's sake, my mom bought me one a couple of years ago, and it did not even taste like chocolate. It was no bueno. No, seriously, I'm not even kidding. There's something wrong with American chocolate. I'm sorry, it tastes weird. I don't like American milk. For some reason. Like, milk and dairy products taste odd. I think maybe it's the pasteurization that happens. %93%. Is it true your bread has like a ton of added sugar? Maybe ours does, to be honest. Okay, so you need to go up and left. I see. I like Tony's Chocolonely when it comes to chocolate. Oh, it's a little bit more bitter than would be ideal, I think. Either way, pretty good. I cannot get through them. I'm gonna have to go around the other way. It's expensive? Yeah, but it's nice because it's like more ethically made. I don't think there's any slave trade involved in it at all, which is good. Yeah, I have quite a lot of bombs and missiles, huh? So I need to go all the way right, then up. You know, there probably was a shortcut that I just didn't see because the game is pretty nice about that kind of thing, but never mind. Am I winning? Always. When chat's on my side, there's no way I could lose. Even if I lose at the video game, I got chat. And in that sense, I'm always winning. Code Talker, thank you for the 18 months at tier 2. Welcome back. Thank you so much. You almost got me with that scare there. Huh, what's that? That looks suspicious. Twas indeed suspicious. Oh, I know where I am. That's a bit that I got annoyed that I couldn't backtrack to. Gotcha. Cool. Cool. Hi, Lukash PM. That is a fun fact. Easy squeezy. Yeah, when you're not running for your life, you tend to, you know, actually be able to pay attention to what's going on. And your surroundings. That was entirely unnecessary. Fun though. What was this room? Oh, this is where everything collapsed. Okay. So now let's go up and up and up and up. Shiniest meat unicycle. Holy crap, thank you so much for the 21 months at tier 3. My goodness, thank you, thank you. Help. I wish to go up. There we are. Perfect. How dare you not let me spin attack you into irrelevance. Hold on. No Emmy left. I'm just collecting all of the items. Because I got to a certain point and then it's like, well, you may as well just finish it now, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. That doesn't look fun. I need an emote that's just a frickin' arrow, apparently. I feel like Lime's A almost works. He's almost doing the arrows. That's as close as we're gonna get. How the fuck even? Oh, it was close actually. Ben Couch, thank you so much for the 300 bits. Thank you, thank you. Aw, I'm very happy you found us, and thank you so much for being a part of the community. Thank you for the support and the love. Ow. Nope. Crap. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. I think the main problem I'm gonna have is that particular set of bugs screwing me up. I think it is purely just like tight timing, unless I'm reading it wrong. Who decided to make these things infinitely spawning? Also, I dislike that the doors are immune to being shot while they're closing. Please! Oh my god! Nope. I am perplexed. Bleed, thank you for the 22 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Alright, unfortunately I have to announce the imminent retirement of Gray as a moderator on this channel. Boom! Easy, don't even worry about it. No, Gray's spot's gonna be filled with Nero. Or filled by Nero. Or filled with Nero, that's also fine too, I suppose. Hey, I got all the items, nice. No, Nero as a mod would not hurt a soul. He'd be a pretty useless mod, actually. Do different monsters take different damage from things? Because, like, the idea that that thing would take that much damage from a screw attack makes it feel like screw attack does, like, tens of thousands of damage or something. Considering how many missiles it needs. Yeah, wrenches are not mods by default. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, Jared Broadcaster, it's good to see you. I've been having a great time with it. Oh shit, I forgot the elevator music, sorry. Anyway. We are actually doing the... Oh no! Why did I do that? Oh! Help. 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 Hopefully reloading won't put me back. Yay, it did! The game is merciful. Easy first try. Wait. What? Oh my god. That means there's a way to get in here from over there? Which means there must be an access like here. Or here. We will go and find it. Which means I had never had to go in this way in the first place. Hey, you shut up! You're this close already to losing your badge, buddy. Don't make it worse for yourself. No, it's fine. I honestly, I was meant to be going to that elevator for like the last, I don't know, 50 minutes of gameplay, and I got so sidetracked and detoured that I would never have remembered that that's where I was supposed to be going anyway. A secret! Whoa! Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Ooh, it's actually not running too badly either. Whee! Pitfall block. Nope, not yet. No! Got him. 100%! Yo, we're basically there now. But yeah, Neoblade, thank you again for the 22 heckin' months. I appreciate that. Which is your favorite Spooktober emote? Look at all those hundos, except, you know, these. Alright, so now I need to go to Berenia, which is over to the left. Halloween Lime Sip is great. I really love all the cultist ones. Hey, Bitter Devil, I've been great. How are you? I'm waiting for the hundo before we finish the game. Stolen Materia! Thank you for giving the gift of a sub. That's very kind. Thank you. What was that one chant that they always spammed at box chat one year? What was it like? All they do is post the frozen chicken when it was supposed to be like a ghost chicken. Who drew my emos? They were drawn by Kelly Art. Kelly is also responsible for designing Laimu. Kelly is all powerful. Yep. Oh, there's like a whole section there that I didn't visit on Berenia. That's most likely where the items are, so we'll go there first. Oh, does he not use a frozen chicken anymore? That's sad. It's funny because I'm going through all this effort to get all of these like items, and I bet you I don't use a fraction of the missiles in the boss fight. I actually need to go that way. Nice energy, thanks. Ow. Yeah, no, this is 100% completionist. When's the next Nintendogs, Nintendo? That's 2023. Thank you for the 29 months. Oh no. In one more month, we won't be able to say 2020 anymore. As in like 2023, 20 months. Because they'll be at 30 months. What is my chat color? I don't know. Let's have a look. There you go. Do, 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 do. There's a missile tank over there, too. I did not do a very thorough job of exploring this place at all. Truly inspiring words. Thanks. I thought a long time about them. I don't think I ever picked a custom color, because like I think you get more options with turbo, right? I'm not sure I picked one. I think I just kind of ignored it. I guess I can unlock the shortcut now while I'm here. Ow. Oh wait. God damn it. Easy, dude. First try. Okay. That's fine then. I'm so used to my current green now, though. Maybe changing it would confuse me. Change is confusing and frightening. Makes me angry. Glad my streamer doesn't change anything. Yep, same stream since 2010. No problem. What was that song? Oh, it was Toy Story, wasn't it? I liked some parts of it, but others I think, like, if the chat moved any quicker than it does, I feel like all that customization would make it very confusing. Like when people had like freaking moving backgrounds, I remember mine was like covered in limes. I don't know, I feel like that would actually be harder to read. I think I still have the Welcome to the Lime Cult notification somewhere. Let me have a look. It's like in my archives of stuff buried deep down. Let's go see. Let's go look at all of my old alerts. A trip down memory lane. Alert box. And then let's have a look. There's an alert sound here called On Trend. I'm sure that's great. So let's see, what do we got here?
Welcome to the Lime Cult.
I mean, we had about 1,700 for the debut, and that was more than manageable for me. Didn't need slow mode for that.
How about the decals?
That's really quiet.
How about the decals?
That's better. How about the decals? See anything you like? What about the wheels?
Ooh, wait a minute. It's you again?
He did, RSS. It was for the release of the second game, I think.
Now, to get those new heels.
Oh, my Bayonetta ones! Warhun, thank you for the 54 months at tier 2. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Man, they're all here.
I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town. Hey, Dad, check out my tab.
Hey, that's me. I know that person.
Hey! You fuck!
Professor Busak, thank you for the 8 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, that was me.
Hey, Dad, check out my tab.
Unless you think Trunks talked about dabs in the original anime.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
That seems like a good way to get me DMCA'd these days.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
And that's me again. Wow. What's this one? It just says new sub.
Welcome to hell, love.
That's about right. I don't know what this one is, and I'm like worried to click it because it just says orgel02aue.wav, and I have no idea what that could mean. I could have uploaded it by accident. It scares me. I'm not touching it. That was me doing Tracer, yeah.
I've come up with a new recipe.
You've been naughty. Don't make me beg.
Oh no, I found the Sugoi. Which one do you think this is? Do you think this is Turtle Sugoi or normal Sugoi? Alright, original Sugoi. Ow! Fuck! That was loud. Alright. Wait, where's Turtle Sugoi?
Sugoinia!
I found it. Beautiful turtles. I like that one too.
Welcome to the cruise, miss.
That's quiet. But yeah, those are some of my old alerts. They're all still there, preserved. Yeah, that's Turts. He decided to do the Sigonia by, like, on his own. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I loved Ignis. I loved Final Fantasy 15. It was a great game with problems. Don't at me. Okay, I guess I gotta go all the way back down now. I didn't mind the world being empty, but specifically in that game, because I felt like the point was really like driving around in the car, so I didn't really feel the need to be out of the car that much. I just like road tripping with my boys. Waking up early to make some snacks with Ignis, running along the beach with Gladio. Advertising some cup noodles. You know, just things you do with your bros. That would be neat, Gray. Ooh, can you summarize the conclusion for me, Tene? I never got to read it. Also, wait. They divided the media up again? So to get the full story of Final Fantasy 15, you need to watch the movie, watch the anime, play the game, and read a book? Oh, Christ. Sorry, Final Fantasy 15. Sounds like Kingdom Hearts? Huh, I wonder who developed that. Ooh, there's a shiny down here. I'm gonna touch it. Hi, nerd. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, the movie was fine. I liked it well enough, but it really should have been in the game. Okay, I'll probably look it up when I can then. Oh, it's above me. I really do wish that Lunafreya got more. Oh god. Got more attention. Like she had the potential to be a really cool character, and in the end she just like looked sad a few times and then died. You can't just like change the story that radically in a book. He just abandoned it and then just a footnote. By the way, the villain was an entirely different person, and the actual villain in the game was redeemed, and everything's okay now. They're best as buddies. That's dumb. But wait, if she came back to life, what about Noctis? Oh, whatever. Wait, is Noctis in Tekken? I can't tell if you're ship posting anymore. neat. Don't Noctis till you try it? Alright. Alright. See you later, Mentats. Have a good one. Thanks so much for dropping by. It was really nice seeing you again. Oops. So does that mean the technically canon ending of Final Fantasy 15 is not the tragedy that was in the game, and everyone lived happily ever after except for Noctis, who's blind? Oh, sorry, except for Ignis, who's blind. I mean, you know, he's still happy but blind. Okay, 2 missile tanks over there. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's go to the right there. Yes, okay. I forget, didn't that episode Ignis basically have a what if that was like, what if Ignis loved Noctis so much that he basically went, haha, frick the rules of this ring, and just like pressed the I win button and won anyway? Good times. I win. I get it. I don't think I played episode Arden. I played episode Ignis and never got a chance to play Arden. Because I feel like... Oh, hello. Wow. I feel like I remember getting burnout. Yeah, I mean, by the time the end of the game rolled around, Ignis seemed to be like coping pretty well, so I figured maybe at least either there was improvements or he had just decided to like say, frick it, I don't need my eyes to heck you up, dude. Wasn't episode Prompto really weird and had like a weird jet ski section? Or no, a snowmobile section. Who needs eyes? Not the Event Horizon crew. I did. Better. I do not see any breakable blocks. Oh boy, is it time to rant about how Gladio was a really shitty person? Well, no, actually that's not fair. It's not fair. I feel like because of the way they framed that entire sequence, so for the viewer, it felt like it basically just went, and Luna dies, Noctis is sad, and then because it doesn't really make it clear how much time has passed, it just makes it seem like Gladio is being an absolute dick about Noctis being sad about it. Whereas presumably a bunch of time passed, but that's not made clear in the narrative of the game for the viewer or the player. And so it just seems like he's like, bruh, get the fuck over it. She's dead, whatever, bro. Have some cup noodles and smile. Just stop being depressed, man. But I think the implication is it's supposed to have been quite a while, but that's not made clear. And then, like, you do the next mission, and poor fucking Ignis is, like, stumbling around, trying to use his walking cane, and not able to really participate. And every time you move a little bit too far ahead, Gladio just absolutely lays into you. And it's like, wow, Noctis, you're leaving your friends behind again. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, I think that's what we were discussing, Jer Broadcaster. They completely changed everything about the game within a book. So if you didn't read the book, you still think that all the characters are dead, and it's really depressing. Oh god, 94. Why? Hi, Spaghetti Noodle! Hi, hi! You didn't read the book? Yeah, no, in the book we were just discussing, apparently it's revealed that Bahamut is the big bad and used Arden, and then Arden and Noctis both realize and instead defeat Bahamut, and Luna comes back to life, and everybody lives happily ever after. Just completely presses the rewind button on the entire plot. Something like that. I don't know. Heck the game! Heck the emotional climax! You remember that one line? Walk tall, my friends, you guys are the best? No, fuck it, that didn't happen. Everyone's happy now. I mean, I'm glad that my boy gets to be happy, but what the fuck, Squire? Walk tall, my friends. You guys are the best. I do feel like, despite all the flaws of the game, those lines absolutely broke me because of how well they did the bros being bros and the relationships between all of them. Except for maybe, like, the timing on Gladio's little temper tantrum. Oh man, I bet you if we played that these days, get DMCA'd for the Stand By Me song. Rip. Is there a secret area down here? Because this looks a bit suspicious. If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret line. Teehee. No? Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. I can't see any items that I haven't gotten on here. Do you guys see anything? Yeah, no, I cried at Final Fantasy 15. Mostly at You Guys Are the Best and Walk Tall, my friends. Oh, is that something there? Nope, that's an ammo recharge station. Boo. Nope, haven't beaten the game yet. We're still waiting. I don't think I cried at the end of Final Fantasy... Oh, sorry, Kingdom Hearts 3 because I had become jaded and bitter inside. I think they burned away a lot of my goodwill. What about below the green thing? This part? Unless it's an entirely different section. I haven't finished Kenna. I forgot to finish Kenna. We were like, yo, let's completionist it instead, and then I didn't do that. And then I just didn't finish it entirely. I'm bad at finishing games, apparently. I'm not seeing anywhere obvious, though. Do not forget I am fish. I mean, I'm trying really hard to, if I'm honest. Boo, 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 doo, boo, doo. But I want to. Please let me forget. I have bought Eastward, but I never started that game, so technically it's not abandoned. I just didn't play it. What's Eastward? It's an RPG. I mean, there are a bunch of locations that could be hidden sections. I guess I'm just gonna have to run through the entire map hitting the scan button, which is just incredibly depressing. The map flashes if there's a hidden item, not if there's a hidden area. Honestly, I would love to keep playing Phoenix Wright, but the problem is that a lot of the court cases boil down to 3 men arguing, and it destroys me after a while. Not because I hate men arguing, but because having to voice them arguing is pretty bad on my throat. It gets really weird if you start giving grown men a Trunks voice. It's not right. But then because like I'm doing a husky voice for kids and then not for men, it just sounds really weird, like the kids are all chain smokers. There's just like a whole host of weirdness that comes from that. I thought it was lemon and honey. Either way, that is a good idea. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Usually I have some idea of where things might be. Not so much now. Let's try. No, I haven't fought the boss yet. Wait. Why can't I zoom? Thank you. I feel like it would either be here or here. Doesn't look like it's in here. Let's try over there. Honestly, it seems like all Adam does is tell me that I suck. Maybe, like, getting negged fills Samus with determination or something. Speaking on, still gotta do that Undertale stream, huh? Looking forward to it. Oh. For some reason, I'm having trouble consistently doing the zwoosh. Yeah, let's try here-ish. Alright. Not there. Could it be? Ow! Every time. Easy, bruh. Easy. Help! 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 Easy. No help? Oh. 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 Hmm. 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 I'm not sure where to start from. I don't know if I need to start all the way from the top. That seems a bit brutal. Crap. Crap. I can't press down in time. That's the greatest challenge of all, pressing down. Frick! Why can I not press down? It's the timing to press down is really tight versus where the platform is. Is there a better spot? Not really. It's because I think you can't press it on the D-pad anymore. You kind of just have to hope. Aramir, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Wait, can I not do it off of a wall? I thought I could. Uh-oh. I tried to do it off of that wall and it said no, I just jumped. Well, that makes it a bit harder. Oh, shit! Okay, so then we go under there. And then we go down. I forget, you can speed boost under here, right? And then we go down to grab it here. And then we speed boosted this. And then we drop down there. Okay. Okay, I know how to do it. It's just a matter of, like, executing the commands. Can I do it from here, though? I feel like the game did not want me to. You can answer that, chat. Can I speed boost from that grapple, that magnetic wall? Or not speed boost, sorry, shine spark from that magnetic wall. Don't think so? Okay. Press the wrong button! We're gonna be here for a little bit. Fuck! Sparking in midair sucks. The inputs are just mean. What? No! What? Can I shine spark when falling? There we are. Oh, and then I didn't do the thing. Why do I suck at this game? Because then I gotta press it down. Those wolves are probably there for if you try this before you get the space jump. God damn it. Whoa! What? 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 Where did it go? Where did it go? Here we go again. No, sliding does not cancel the boost, or it shouldn't do. Maybe I slid too early? God, trying to get the timing on that. I feel like the hardest part of this entire thing He's trying to get the boost at the start. Bitchin'. Got him. Success. First try, yeah, definitely. I think that was the hardest puzzle in terms of inputs, but I think the other one where you had to like cross boost yourself over a gap, then blow up another thing, then boost upwards, in terms of timing, that one was harder. Oh, that was hard. Okay, let's go to Gavorin. You were here, Totes first try. Thank you. Please, let me out. I'm lonely. Thank you. Where does that teleporter go? Tell me your secrets. Oh, well, that's handy. Alrighty. 66. There's really not that much to still get here. In fact, there's one right there. Oh! Nailed it. I opened that door earlier, I remember now. Okay, there's a secret here. So let us leave this room and go left. It hurts my eyes, but I really actually love that bomb. It's so extra. Oh, hello. I have no reason to kill you, but I'm going to because it's fun. Well, it says Lime's the blood sport hunter. Wow. Oh, there's one here too. I never... Wait. I swear to God I got this. I'm losing my mind. You. Oh, it's another speed boost, and I was just like, yeah, fuck this. Kitsurito, thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Oh, right, I remember this thing is like really beefy. Okay, so I shine spark from here. Actually, that shouldn't be too hard. She says, before freaking it up horribly. Easy. Okay, Alright, so let's go left. I think that's an exit, it is. Yeah, I could take the porter real quick, because I think... Isn't Ulan quite small? It is. I'm gonna go there first. Let's get it out of the way. You remember when we were like, oh no, there's no way I can do the Shine Spark puzzles, they're too scary. And look at us now. I think you wanted to just go here so you could listen to the elevator music again. We were playing Cigogna earlier, Turtles. Did you miss it? Hey, Doogler. Grease snitched. Well, I mean, I guess I did threaten to end him earlier. By that I mean end his mod career. But is that how it's gonna be, Gray? I see. You versus me, bro. Let's go. I've been very, very good, thank you. How are you? Oh, it was as simple as that. Alright. Metroid's great. I'm having a really good time with it. You should definitely give this one a try if you've never played before. Like, for more context, obviously, there are games that precede it. But you can get by just fine. It kind of explains a lot of it as you start. Ow. Zoom. Yeah, honestly, Fusion, I would say, is the only one that's really like, yeah, you need this. Well, that's nice of them, RSS. Another bomb! Whoa. Hey! Quick hundo, and out in time for lunch. Alright, how do I get out? Up then left. can't tell what my favorite part was about the whole Kingdom Hearts reveal, but I'm pretty sure it might be the way that they removed, or the way that they had to remove, Donald and Goofy from Sora's, like, heart thing. It's like, ah, yeah, Sora's best friends, Kairi, Riku, the boat, and some fruit. Everybody's here, the whole gang. Oh, hey, look, another milestone. 69666. I love these cursed numbers for my followers. Very good. RSS, were you here for our reading of Ayn Rand's Harry Potter? Had a good time. No? Would you like to hear some of the best bits? You're terrified? It's really funny, actually. Oh, there are people that weren't here? Okay. So this is Harry Potter written in the style of Ayn Rand. You're a wizard, Harry, Hagrid said, and you're coming to Hogwarts. What's Hogwarts? Harry asked. It's a wizard school. It's not a public school, is it? No, it's privately run. Good, then I accept. Children are not the property of the state. Everyone who wishes to do so has the right to offer educational goods or services at a fair market rate. Let us leave at once. And then my absolute favorite part is this one line here. Malfoy bought the whole team brand new Nimbus clean sweeps, Ron said, like a poor person. That's not fair. Everything that is possible is fair, Harry reminded him gently. If he is able to purchase better equipment, that is his right as an individual. How is Draco's superior purchasing ability qualitatively different from my superior snitch-catching ability? I guess it isn't, Ron said crossly. Harry laughed, cool and remote, like if a mountain were to laugh. Someday you'll understand, Ron. Here you go, you can have the link, RSS. You'd read this book? Well, congratulations, nerd. There's the link. Have fun. Alright, I gotta go up. Hi, Mr. Russell. How are you? Is it a full book? No, I think it's just sections that they decided to write. Oh god, wait. They did the Deathly Hallows? Hold on. Should it be wizards first then, she asked. We're all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same and worth saving. Harry looked at Kingsley, his mouth opened slightly, then closed. I will give you the gift of silence in exchange for that, he said at last, turning and reaching for the door. Let's go. The Ministry of Magic has fallen, Neville said in despair. Harry laughed long and loud. You should not mourn the government, he told Neville. The state has never shed a tear for you. Why waste your tears on it? He picked up his wand. For the most part, I withdrew my consent to be governed years ago. Taxation is destroying private resources. A smile played across Harry's lips. I hope they destroyed the National Bank while they were at it. I should like to see the goblins of Gringotts face their real enemy, deregulation. It looks like they did all of them, yeah. Oh god. Alright, let's go left and right, up and right. Katark, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Aw, I will do my very best. Thank you for the sweet words of encouragement. The solution for Goofy and Donald being... Oh, I saw that! It's so cute. Honestly, that would be the best if they just did that and didn't say anything about it. You know, I could have sworn I got this. Why did I not get this? The frick? Oh, well, whatever. Got it. Big Nari. Alright, chat. I'll leave you to scour those if you can find your favorite quotes and let me know. I haven't had time to read through all of them yet. I don't know why, but Ron said like a poor person. It just destroys me every time. Let me make sure that's not class emails for Wesker's puppy classes. It is. One second, I just gotta answer the question about my start date. Is it an actual one, Cactus? That's amazing. I'm trying 100% before the fight. Oh, my dad wants... Wesker graduated from puppy class today. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys the photo because it has information on it that would reveal where I live. But, Wesker looks really serious in it. He looks like... I don't know, he's just got this complete poker face in it. Might want to pause the game? Nah, it looks fine. I'm not dead yet. I crop it to just Wesker? I might be able to. I'll try it later. He acknowledges the gravity of the situation? Exactly. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between like actual quotes from what was written as the parody and what people are just making up. And I don't know, that seems fitting somehow. He basically, what they had to do is it was a challenge. And all of the puppies had to sit, stand, and down when it was cold. And the guy sped up as we went. So it was like, sit, down, stand. And then it was sit, stand, down. And you had to have your puppy in the correct position before the next command was called. And it was an elimination thing. And Wesker was the last puppy standing, or sitting, or down. Triumph, puppy. Oh. And he won a beef lung. And he just sat there chewing on it for the rest of the lesson. They're like, I need to find one small enough for him. Wesker is ridiculously well trained. He's such a good boy. Yeah, like a dried beef lung, I don't know. Delicious. Heck your puzzle. I'm out. Of course you can, Chippy. One of the puppies in our class was a French bulldog called Pig. Which just made me super happy. Oh, and we also had ones called... There was one called Sully and one called Boo. Like 2 Staffordshire Bull Terriers. So cute! I don't see the last item, do you guys? You see a flashing square? Any beagles? No, there was a Chow Chow, a Daxi, Pomeranian, which was us, a few Staffordshire Bull Terriers, a French Bulldog, a couple of Springer Spaniels, I think. They're all good dogs. Wesker came actually when the breeder left him with us. She gave us a care package of stuff, and there were like there was a pig's ear in there. I need to get him another one. No border terriers? I don't think so, unfortunately. But they split the classes up into separate mini classes, so I didn't get to see everybody. I don't know where this thing is. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Wait, it's right here. Ta-da! My friends all have portions. I must make a mess. Worked hard all my lifetime, no help from my friends. So, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Wait, am I done? I did it! We hundo! Wow! Success. Okay, now I need to get back here. Oh, there's actually a portal. Okay, up. I know where I'm supposed to go. There was a pathway that I abandoned earlier. Depending on when we finish, I might just do a round of Binding of Isaac or something, because playing Alan Wake for like an hour seems a bit silly. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Down in $5 is trying to find me. I would play you the song that I'm singing, but I can't. So you'll just have to imagine that it is actually a legit song. Potentially, Gerbocaster. I don't know, it'll be hard to go back to anything now that I played Dread. Dread is just so good. That seems like an unnecessarily slow way to do it. I don't know if I can get through the other way, though. In fairness, I don't know if I can get through this way. I can. It's just gonna take a little bit. I mean, it's one of those games, I don't really have any criticisms of this. Like, I can't really think of anything where it's like, man, this part sucks, it would make the game better if it wasn't like that. You know? I mean, maybe if I had to nitpick some of the, like, the locking off of paths, It's kind of irritating, but it's like incredibly minor. Yeah, occasionally maybe the controls can get a little bit confusing. I'm gonna throw something out. I barely countered the bosses because I was like not ready for any of the cutscenes for the most part. Still managed to get through most of them, I think. No, it's definitely not as bad as Fusion for it, but occasionally it's just like, Oh, hold on, sorry. I traveled to London twice in the last 2 weeks, and it was actually kind of nostalgic, I guess. Like, it's like, huh, I haven't been on a train to London in a long time. I put my AirPods in, couldn't hear anyone. Did I go to Shrek's Adventure? I did not, unfortunately. I've seen it though, it's right next to the aquarium, I think. Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. We hope you have a great time. Thank you. And hi, Thunderous Blitz. Hey, Larua. It's so nice to see you. Oh, dude, it's a good thing that I stopped when I did, I guess. Ruh-roh. I've almost forgotten how to do the combat in this game. This guy's beefy. Oh shit, why did I do that? Balder. Consumed. Delicious. Where's my elevator music? Oh no! Oh, that was a short one. Never mind. Swordfish, thank you for the 16 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Hi, hi. Do you ever get those moments where you're like waiting for a particular email and every time like your email alert goes off, like your heart jumps and then it's like not the thing that you wanted and it's like, oh. I'm scared. See you later, Grappaneer. Thanks for hanging. Here we go. I don't know if that's breaking. I don't think it is. Alright, hold on. Let me go back and replace all those wasted ones. That's another Willy Wonka movie? Wait, they're remaking it again? Why not just do the Great Glass Elevator? Honestly, what were they called? The Vinicius Knits? They were terrifying. Do something about them. Don't want to run out of missiles? Hey no. It's important. I got a horde. Please? Samus, I swear to God. Okay, so those are all full 3 blocks. Maybe just... Yeah, there we go. Easy.
Uploading data. It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to become a Metroid. Ordinarily, this would have happened immediately after the DNA transplant.
Oh. That's, We're just Metroid now. Hold on a second, I gotta organize puppy stuff. Alright.
Your Thoha genes must have slowed down the process. They were the only tribe capable
What's a
of
Thoha
controlling
gene?
Metroids.
Oh, is that the birds peoples?
Though you possess their DNA, you are not a Thoha. Your physical prowess suggests that you must also possess Makan DNA.
Those are the other birds, right? Like the peaceful birds and the mean warrior birds?
Metroids are programmed to identify Makan as enemies. This suggests one thing to me. It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Raven Beak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer
That's a lot of
instinct.
DNA.
Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer be controlled. You are now a Metroid. Saren. Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy.
I don't feel like jelly.
However, there is no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly. You have followed my instructions faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple. I consider your performance here on ZDR highly satisfactory. As I hoped, it has even awakened your Metroid powers. I was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything. Submit and offer up your power. My plan is the only way
The betrayal!
to the galaxy. Fulfill your destiny, Samus.
You have no chance to survive. Make your time.
Disobedience will not be tolerated.
Remember when we thought that the computer was gonna betray us and then it didn't? And now it did anyway? Or was it all a debate? It was a debate. It's not the computer. I'm so confused. Ba, ba, ba. Freaking bird, Dad! Dad, no! No, Dad, no! That's a black hole, Dad! No, Dad, no! Ah, fuck! Oh, dicks! Please stop! Oh, I just saw that that was a thing that I was supposed to block. I'm not sure I'm supposed to avoid. Maybe I just gotta shoot it. Please die. Nope, haven't figured that one out yet. Hold on. We're dead. Nope. Crap. Oh! My everything hurts. Ow. I cannot hit him anymore. Frick. Like, I don't think that's causing any damage, right? I don't want it. Go away. Frick. I think when he went gold, I couldn't hit him. Okay, so two things I need to figure out. One, the black hole. And two, that gold armor. I think I can damage the black hole because it was flashing. I just need to do more damage, but it's hard to because he just starts like beating the shit out of me. Guys, remember when I said it's a blind playthrough? Come on, you know better. Nope. If that is the answer, it's very quick. No! Jesus! How many do you want from me, game? I can destroy it, but it takes so much time, I take a ton of damage. Okay, so I'm gonna spend all my time attacking the black hole. Ah. Trying to remember all the different buttons you can press is intense. Oh! Ow. Please leave me alone. No bird dead, no. Again, I'm not sure I'm hurting him anymore. Ow! Really hate that attack. I don't know if it's counterable unless it's in the cutscene. Uh-oh. What do you want? The bitch, please. Come on. Heck, you dead. I don't think it's hurting him anymore. No, definitely not. Maybe power? Doesn't look like that's hitting me either. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I can't hurt him any more than I already hurt his feelings, apparently. I mean, he changes color, which makes me think that, like, I have to change tactics. So blue means I can shoot him normally, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's go with the door theory. Door theory. Blue means I can shoot him normally. Then he goes red, which means missiles. Then he goes yellow. Oh, that means super bombs. I think. Oh! What the fuck? Nah. Ow. Frick! I keep getting my moves wrong. That does not appear to work. Ow. Charging up missiles just gets me hit a lot. I really dislike it. I am doing no damage to this man! Frick. Like, you do it to show me your moves kind of thing, but I haven't worked out how to do that. I don't know if that's parryable. Okay. And for whatever reason, I feel like the amount of missiles it takes to destroy that is, variable. So I'm definitely not hurting him anymore. There's gotta be a different way to do this, so let's see. Please, really? I'm stuck. Oh, bruh! What? 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 I did a thing! I don't know what I did, but I did it! I did something! Holy shit! Bruh! 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 Dude, I can shoot you in the cutscene? What the fuck is this? Alright, hold up. Hold up. I'm not looking at the chat because some people can't help themselves and I'm kind of done with it. Ow. So I don't know if I can actually hurt him between these moments. The amount of missiles that it takes to destroy that black hole is nuts. I don't know if it's even worth trying. Like, it does give me health. But I'm not sure if it's worth doing. Armor gone? Oh god. Oh no, he can fly now. That seems unfair. Ah! No, Dad, no! No, Dad, no! Ah! Ow. Alright, let's try again. Okay, so things I need to figure out. More reliable way to deal with a black hole because 5 storm missiles don't work, which is just bonkers. Wrong attack. Pew 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 pew! Oh. Oh, I goofed it. We're beginning to believe! Ow. Never mind. Believing is for chumps. I think my missiles actually missed there. Okay. So 3 isn't enough. I think it might have to be the 5. Health! It's so nice of Dad to try and play it fair and give us health and stuff. What a cool dad. Pew 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 pew! Ooh! That's quick. Alright, alright. Oh god. Thank you for the 3 months! Ow! Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Once I get to the top, it's kind of hard to dodge that. Oh, fuck me! Space dead, no. Maybe it's just... It's not so bad to get hit by it like once. So maybe I'll just drop through. Fuck, I can't get high enough. Shane, thank you for giving the gift of sub to Airy. Thank you, thank you. I think the thing that makes me take the most damage in this fight is genuinely the frickin' space missiles, like trying to aim those in. It's very irritating. Oh! Yeah, maybe just taking that one hit is enough. Ooh, ooh. One-winged angel? Suddenly pulls like a gigantic sword out. Bruh, no, no, oh, what the fuck, dude? What is wrong with you? Ow, shit. Do you ever find sometimes you want to space jump and game just says no? Ah! That's the sun. Can you not throw the sun at me? That'd be real cool. Ow! Crap. Jesus Christ. Alright then. Yeah, this game's all about like very quick and sudden punishment. Everything hurt real bad. It's annoying because I feel like bosses are tuned that you should hit them with the space missiles. But I genuinely don't enjoy using the space missiles. I feel like I get hit a lot when I'm trying to charge up the space missiles. Pew 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 pew. Optimized. It's not a phase, bird dead. Ow. I'm good at video games. Ooh, I think doing a quick turn like that, or a quick jump over him like that, is actually better. Ow. We're dead, no. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Reliable method of avoidance found! Ow. Frick! Oh dear. Nope, no, we don't like it. Ooh. Off we go again. But hey, we are making strong progress. Time to get absolutely bodied again. No, Dad, don't throw the sun at me. No, Dad, don't throw the sun at me! No, Dad! Ah! Please, Dad! Help! Help! Ah! Mistimed it. Oh god, Dad, what are you doing? Stop it. Please, Dad. I'm only small. I'm only small. Fuck. Oh god. Ow. No Shine Spark. It's illegal. Limealicious! Thank you for the 38 months! Fuck! Welcome back! Oh god, Dad, no, that's mean. That's mean, Dad! Alright, the trying to navigate his laser plus the sun pulses is really bad. Like, I feel like if you mistime it, you're dicked. The sub did not screw me up any more than I would have been anyway.
Uploading data. It appears your Metroid DNA has...
I wonder if it was ever Adam. I think he did say a lady early on, so maybe it was Adam at the start. I feel like there was a lady, because I remember going, oh yeah, that's the thing that he called her. Yeah, at the very beginning I was called lady once, and that's it. I am not certain at this point that there's a reason to try and hit him. It feels like it's bouncing off of his armor. Pew, 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 pew! I wonder if I can do something about the sun, because that feels a little bit harsh, and I'm wondering if maybe I can't space laser it, because that's what I tried and it didn't seem to want to target, but maybe I can manually hit it. Because it's like the dark, the black hole, just, you know, a sun instead. Ow. Ow! I goofed. Woo! stop! Dad, please! I'm getting dizzy! Thanks, Dad. Ah! Not again! Ow. Freaking contact damage. Oh god, I didn't see that was what he was doing. I feel like the laser charge up time for that one is really short. Ooh. Why'd I do that? I jumped straight back into it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. First try. I do not seem to be able to destroy it like with the... Oh! Wait, is that working? Hold on. No, it's not. I don't know then. Yeah, get fucked, son! You fucked again, son! We're getting there. Oh, we gaming. Ow. Whoop! Whoop! Oh god! Worth it! I don't know if it was worth it. Oh! Use your rogue powers! Touch him! Slap him with your cannon! Does that mean I came out of an egg? Am I gonna go Super Saiyan? I actually am! And this is what it is to go even further beyond! She did the scream and everything. Holy shit, dude. I like it. Yeah, she went Super Saiyan God, dude. Did she absorb the whole ship? Am I gonna be a jellyfish after this? Oh, shit. Uh-oh, Scarios. So is his suit protecting him from the X before? Ski! Huh. Please die. Did I win? No Ridley as of yet. Christ. Oh god, no, not another planet destruction thing. Metroid DNA inside Samus has surged completely out of control and transformed her into an organism that is essentially a Metroid. That sucks. Beam is Hyper Beam. I'm a Pokemon. The latent power causing all arm cannon abilities to combine into a devastating beam capable of destroying anything in its path. Press and hold Y to continuously shoot. Oh, fuck! Peace! Origian! Thank you for the 30 months! Welcome back! Thank you, thank you! Never died in my life, dude. Don't worry about it. Where am I even going? I don't know where I'm going. Where does this shuttle go? Hopefully it goes somewhere useful. Oh god, there's a transport capsule here. I think I need the transport capsule. Wait, do I want the shuttle or the capsule? Frick. Oh wait, no, hyper beam door. I'm gonna go to the hyper beam door. Let's go. I know I need to go to my ship. I couldn't figure out where the ship was. Stop! Panic! 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 Oh god! Alright, where am I going? That's closed! Everything's closed! I'm gonna die. Maybe this way? I'm scared. I don't want it. That one's sealed. It is close to Hyper Beam, actually. Yeah. I guess I need to go this way. Destroys everything in its path except the things that it doesn't want me to destroy. very good at it. Ah! No, up further. Help! Goodbye. Whee! Help, help, help! I made it! What?
You drain the ship of its energy.
Uh-oh. I'm not very good anymore. Oh! Hey, dude! We have like 40 seconds before the before the whole planet goes to shit. Are you a zombie? Are you an ex-quiet robe? Yes, you are. What? I'm not questioning it. Let's go. Peace! I did it! We are victorious! Ooh, another planet exploded, and a victory is ours. Ooh. Hmm. Right, but Quiet Robe died and he became an X. So why did the X posing as him?
Mission complete, Lime Stab.
Jane Darkside, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you, thank you. The X maintains memories, sure. But that's not stopped anyone else from becoming a dick when they get X'd. I mean, I guess it could modify his behavior, but I think that's like the first occasion where it hasn't, you know, gone completely nuts as soon as it got X'd. His will was stronger than the X, unlike mine in fusions, apparently. Kind of helped? Yeah, I suppose so. You're right, you're right. Yeah, they did help me at the end. You're not wrong there. Is Metroid done forever now? No, it'll just be another 20 years before they make another one. Set your clocks, it's time to start waiting. So I wonder if the next one will be like, yeah, no, Samus is totally not a Metroid again until it's convenient and then she's a Metroid again. There was a Metroid game in 2017. Was it a continuation of the 2D Game Boy series? I like the scream. The scream was good. How did I like the game overall? I thought it was fantastic. The movement felt really good. The bosses were satisfying. Like, I didn't feel like there was any boss where I wouldn't have been able to, like, get really good at basically no-hitting it towards the end. Like, I feel like all of the bosses were... It reminded me more of Hollow Knight. I keep comparing it to Hollow Knight, but it is my favorite Metroidvania. It reminded me more of Hollow Knight, where it felt like you could just sort of get to a point where you just dance around the boss and not get hit by a single attack, which feels really good. Oh, hey lady. See you next mission. Wait, where's my 100% award? Where's my gamer achievement? Acknowledge me. Validate my sweaty suffering, please. You get nothing, you lose. Good day, Limes. I know that game. I played that. Hard mode unlocked. Ooh. Neat. That's cool. Thanks, Leon. Yeah, I got 100%. I'm pretty pleased about it. New content unlocked in the gallery. I'm like, all the content. Hold on a second, I gotta strip. Oh, it's really warm in here.